Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. So today in this video I'm going to walk you through another interesting Python project which I've built in PyCharm, and this project is basically a web scraper and a summarizer. So what this project will do is it will scrape any website's content and provide a concise summary. It basically uses an API key, basically ChatGPT's API key, like OpenAI's API key. So let's dive into the code and I'll walk you through each and every section of the code. Let's see what does this project can do. All right. So as you can see, basically I've used these import statements here to import some libraries. So the requests library is used to send the requests, HTTP requests like get or post, basically to just to get our work started. And then the OpenAI library is a basically Python's OpenAI client library which does all the work for us, and we do need an API key for that. And then the next import statement is OS, which basically is operating system, and it calls the environment variables that we have stored secretly. So the first thing in my code is I've used the OpenAI API key as an environment variable, and then I'm calling the environment variable using the OS import module. So that's the name of my key. I will tell you how to export the key. So first of all, you have to go to the terminal and write export OpenAI API key, and then just put the value of your key here in the next parentheses or the single columns. And then once you do that, just hit the enter and it will export your API key to the environment variable. Make sure you print out the key value by just typing it this command to make sure your key is there and everything runs smoothly. So with this command you can just print out your key. Never hard code your API keys in the code, because it's a risk, because someone can take your key and use it for their own purpose, and then it's gonna cost you like thousands of dollars. So let's get started with the code. Basically our function to summarize the content is here. It's a Python function, and this uses OpenAI to summarize the provided content. So I've put it in a like a try and accept box just to make sure if there are any errors and the API request fails, it just print out the error message. Otherwise it runs smoothly. So basically we are using chat completion dot create to send the message to the chat GPT, and the model I'm using here is a GPT 3.5 turbo. It's like not one of the best models, but it's a good one to start with. You can use GPT 4.0, 4.0 mini as well. It depends on your usage and how you want to create this project. So the next we just sends the content to the summarize function, and then it print out that content as a summary, concise summary, and then it returns the summary to us. Otherwise, if there are any errors, it just print out the error message. So next we're moving to the main function. The main function is our main driving function. So it basically takes a user input as a URL for the website. So for example, you want to enter any website's URL, say apple.ca or google.ca, and put it on the input in the terminal, and then press enter. It will take that user input, and it's gonna send that user input as a query parameter to this URL. This is like a free web scraper service I've used to integrate with my project. So basically it takes the URL as a query parameter and sends it to this website, which then scrapes the content for us. And then once it scrapes the content, it's gonna it's gonna get the response from that target website, the scrape to MD website. And then once it does that, it's gonna store that response, and it's gonna send a GET request, and then it's gonna store that content. So once everything is done, it's gonna make sure if the request was successful, if the get request sent to the URL, the target URL here, was successful. If this is successful, the code is 200, then it's gonna print response received successfully, and it's gonna put the content as response.text. That means whatever response the target URL sends back to us, it's gonna put it in the content variable. And then the summary variable, it's gonna call the function above, the summarize content function, and put the content as a parameter of the function, and then it's gonna print the summary for us. In any case, if it fails to retrieve the data, it's gonna just print out the status code for us. That means why our data is not failed, or why it hasn't received the response. And that's all about this project. I'm still working on to add some additional changes in this project to make it like a more innovative project, but that's for the next video. So also, that's the main function. So we are basically calling the main function here. That's basically running the whole project here. So let's try out scraping couple of websites. I'm just gonna go to the terminal and type Python, then web, and press tab. So then enter. So this is some warning it gives me every time I run this on my PyCharm, but I think it's not a big issue. This is just like SSL module warning, and it's sometimes related to the library versions and the modules the project is compiled with, but we're just gonna ignore these warnings. So let's enter the website URL for the website we want to scrape. So I'm just gonna go to a random website on Google here. Let's go to eBay. So we're gonna go to eBay, and then we're just gonna go to go to sneakers, and then let's try Jordans. I'm gonna go to Air Jordan 5s. So this is the website URL. I'm just gonna copy it, and then I'm just gonna take it back to my project here on this window here, and then press the URL here. I'm just gonna hit enter. So it says it's response received successfully. So that means the response is successfully received, and it has provided us a concise summary. So basically it's providing us the summary in a form of a paragraph, and it's just letting us know everything about the website, regarding what the website is. And then sometimes it also gives us the details of the products. But my ChatGPT model 3.5 turbo has a limit of tokens. Like, it can only display messages up to like 16,300 something tokens. And if you want to upgrade your ChatGPT model on your project, you can just change the model to 4.0 or 4.0 turbo, and then the number of tokens will be increased. But in my project, the tokens are limited. So let's try another website. So I'm just gonna try another website just to make sure it's working smoothly. Let's go to Apple, and then let's go to iPhones. Let's try this iPhone 16. All right, so I'm just gonna copy this and then go back to the project here, and then just paste the website here, enter. So it says response received successfully. So basically the content provides information about the iPhone 16 available for pre-order starting September 20th. The iPhone 16 comes in two sizes, 6.1 and 6.7 inches. So it basically gives the rough summary of all the website. You pass it as a query parameter. So that's pretty much about the project. Just for you guys, I've also uploaded this project in on the Replit as a REPL. So if you guys want to go on Replit, I'm gonna share the Replit link as well. So if you guys want, you can just go to Replit and try to fork this project on Replit. I have embedded my OpenAI key API key in the secrets tab so that it's not visible, and then I'm calling it by using the same OS module, and it runs on Replit as well. So I'm just clicking on run right now. So basically it's asking for the query parameter, and I'm just going to paste the previous one. Let's try. So it says response received successfully. Yeah, so it basically gives the summary of the website. So I've also uploaded the GitHub code as well, and that's as a link in the description. Make sure you check out the GitHub code, and if you guys want to make any changes or add something more, you can do that as well, and let me know how you like this project. So I'm also gonna make some more changes on this project in the later videos, but for now that's it for the scrape and summarize project, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and make sure to like and subscribe this video. Thank you for watching, guys.